Hello out there to YouTube land. A little bit ago I got back from seeing Rogue One, so I'm going to do a review. First little bit will be spoiler free, and then I will let you know when I start going into aspects of the movie that might be spoilery depending on how strictly you want to use the word. So I will let you know. But I went there, I got there. When you go there, they have these wonderful little popcorn buckets. Normally not a popcorn fan, but I had to get that. And they have little cups that go with it. And they have little figures that go on top of it. Darth Vader, the droid, her, a couple of other people. And obviously you can't tell which one they're giving you. You can't, specifically can't request a certain one because they can't tell, and I'm not going to open this up. I want it in unopened condition, even though I did drink out of it. I washed it out. So, but I have to tell you, this movie was fantastic. It was. I didn't know what to think when I went into it. It grabbed you from the beginning and grabbed your attention, kept your attention for well over 2 hours. Characters were engaging, the special effects were just incredible. It answered certain questions that have been looming since episode 1. I'm sorry, not episode 1, but episode 4. I will possibly go into that a little bit later. It was a little bit darker than the other movies, in the sense of, a lot of them were the original trilogy where they had some lighter moments in like in the first one, episode 4, episode 6, episode 5 was a tad bit dark, but this one had some very dark moments. Sorry. Because it was just, it was kind of dark subject matter. But, the basic point of this is generally, in a very general sense, them getting the plans for the Death Star that they use in episode 4 to find out the weakness and destroy it. So that's, it starts out and goes from there. Okay, now I'm going to be going into a little bit of spoilers. Nothing much, but if you don't want any, don't go any farther from here. They have certain They have certain cameos. There is R2-D2 C-3PO, briefly. Grand Moff Tarkin has a fairly big role in it, and I don't know how they did that, considering that they made him that it looked like Peter Cushing, and they thanked him in the credits. Vader was in there. They even had some of the original red and gold fighters, pilots from episode 4 in there. And there was also, depending on how much you know of the backstory of Lucas's original concept for the movies, there is a character who was a member of the Guardian of the Wills, which was, I think, his original concept for the Force. Oh, that reminds me, just one quick little thing. You will really enjoy what I call Ninja Jedi. Once you see the movie, you'll understand what I'm talking about. But this one has, and there's even a young Princess Leia, which is interesting. And it goes right up to just, just a little bit before the beginning of episode 4. I mean, just within maybe a few hours or a day. Oh, and Jimmy Smith's character is in this one as well. But it is just, this one was fantastic. It was enjoyable. Some people that I talked to when we were living said they thought it was better than The Force Awakens. It was one of the better Star Wars movies that I've ever seen, and definitely better than any of than 1, 2, and 3. I put this up on par with 4, 5, and 6, possibly above 7. So I would give it like a 4.6, 4.7 out of 5. And go watch it. It's fantastic. So, all right. Talk to you later. Like and subscribe.